That boy is our last hope.
I'm slinging them things. The one you truck can't be strange. I'm focused, I stay in my lane. The one the culture might change. I'm slinging them things. The one you truck can't be strange. I'm focused, I stay in my lane. The one that closure might change. I race in the skip.
You are now tuned in to iRock TV, your go-to for sports, politics, and the biggest stories shaping our world. Straight facts, real talk, and no nonsense breakdowns. Stay locked in and let's get it. Welcome back. Today, once again, I'm gonna drop another bomb video for you guys, man. All right, man. Like I said, hope you guys having a great day, cause I am. So let's get straight to it. Today, this video is gonna be about PK Subban. And his take on ESPN, you know what I'm saying, when he was going at Shannon Sharp, man, he had Shannon Sharp hot, boy. Shannon Sharp from the bust a blood vessel, man, you know what I'm saying? And the thing is, man, they keep going on with this tired old debate, man. This, they always got to throw LeBron James in something, man, but the way PK Subban, man, responded, man, had that boy Shannon Sharp hot, man. And, man, look, so we finna get right in this thing.
This year, missed 16 games, comes back and scores 40. But this guy was the most feared hockey player in my time. The most feared goal scorer, the most feared physical presence on the ice, offensively dominated the game until this point. And it's just a special moment to watch him pay homage to Wayne Gretzky, the greatest player to ever lace up skates, to pay homage that way while still blazing a path for the new wave and showing that the impossible is possible. Just a tremendous feat. Well done by Alex Ovechkin.
Epic moment, absolutely legendary. But now we're going to remix this and make it a little first take. And
Why
I'm going
not?
to bring in Shay Sharp for this. Shannon, I got a question for you. More impressive scoring record, Ovi or King James?
LeBron. But what I will say, PK, is that I love the way you guys have handled this situation. You guys are not saying, well, hockey is so much softer now, and that's why Ovi broke it, like somebody else I know. Because every time James tries to do something, they try to minimize it and talk about the league has gotten soft. But let me tell you how impressive LeBron James' record is. He did it in 150 fewer games. It took the same amount of games, 1487, for Ovi to break Gretzky's. LeBron James broke Kareem record that stood for 40 years in 150 fewer games. Basically 2 years less, and he broke it. As a matter of fact, he still ain't played the number of games that Kareem has played. Do you realize that, Stephen A? So when it's all said and done, this record is about to be untouchable. It's about to be untouchable. So for me, it's LeBron James. Congratulations, Ovi. And I agree with you, PK. I never thought somebody would break this record. I didn't think somebody could play long enough. But they said the same thing about Kareem, because Kareem is a guy that, if you look at it, big guys don't normally play this long. LeBron is in year 22. So for me, it's LeBron James, and not to diminish anything, no, this record, Ovi record and LeBron record, I don't really think it's close.
PK, good to see you, my brother. Shannon doesn't appreciate the fact that I am an objective observer. And as a result of that, I agree with you. It is LeBron James. He is the answer to this question. By the way, let's give LeBron James props. LeBron James, pretty beautiful tribute to Ovechkin, to what he tweeted out. Very nice of him to do. Not to mention, we saw from Michael Jordan, Tom Brady, Simone Biles, Michael Phelps, and of course, the one and only El Capitan, Derek Jeter. We saw all of that, okay? Ovechkin is big time. Make no mistake about it. 3-time league MVP. Led the league in scoring just one time to Gretzky's 10, by the way. But we get all of that, okay? Ovechkin is something special. But when you consider what we've seen from LeBron James, one of the things that I saw you say this morning, PK, was that Ovechkin obviously is an all-time great. We know how phenomenal he is, but obviously he's tailed off a little bit as age and attrition has kicked in throughout the years. There's very little drop-off with LeBron James. LeBron James, if you want to really, really talk about GOAT status, when it comes to longevity, somebody being that great for that long, there is nobody that eclipses LeBron James. And so when he gives out the quote talking about sacrifice and hard work and all the things that you have to put in, what we have to appreciate about Mr. James is the fact that he is still great in his 22nd season at age 40 as we speak today. There has been very minimal drop-off, and you see what he is still doing. And that's why I say you have to give the nod to LeBron for this particular question. But major, major props for Ovechkin for what he's accomplished. And also, unlike LeBron or somebody else, Ovechkin has only played for one team.
Yes.
In his 20 years.
Yes.
I'm the voice inside your head.
And while you're typically athletic,
Right now,
Brick, you're pathetic.
Shank.
And if you don't have the right auto coverage, the cost of this could hit you out of nowhere.
Well, I'm happy that Stephen A. threw that in at the end because that's a big part of greatness for me. But I'm going to start at the very, very top. First of all, you can't take anything away from LeBron James' greatness, Steph Curry's or KD's. No one's doing that on this planet, right? These guys are all great in their own regards. And LeBron, great feat. But I will say this. I think it's borderline insulting to think that the longevity of LeBron's career is even close to the comparison of what Alex Ovechkin has done over the past 20 seasons. For this and for this only. Number one, 82 games we play. Same amount of games as basketball. There is no way that anybody on this planet is going to convince me that LeBron James's body has been put through more rigorous, tumultuous, physicality, worn down, the grind of a hockey season. Guys, I mean, what are we talking about here? 20 seasons? He's only missed 35 games in those 20 seasons.
That's incredible.
1,487 games, 895 goals. The most feared hockey player, in my opinion, to ever lace up the skates is Alex Ovechkin. Why? Because he can impact the game offensively and physically. You got to pack a big lunch for this guy. LeBron James, great player. Great player. Great talent. He's done it all. But in the fear factor, there's no way that anybody fears LeBron James the way they do Alex Ovechkin because of the physicality in the sport. Hold on there. Hold on a second. Alex Ovechkin playing that hockey at 235, 240, 250, moving around the ice the way that he does, he could have hurt a lot more players in his time. This guy was feared by everyone, not just because he could put the puck in the net, because of the way he played the game in between the whistles. Not only that, one team. He didn't go to any other team. 20 seasons on one team. That means whoever the organization put in that lineup, he had to find ways, and he's doing it now. So you want to talk about towards the end of his career. Go look at the numbers. Go look at the amount of time that he's missed over the past 5 years. Go look at what LeBron's missed over the past 5 years. I'm just saying.
Let me ask you this. PK, on average, how many minutes does a hockey player play per game? So how many minutes would you say Ovi is playing per game?
Well, it's situational. For defensemen, they always play more minutes. But
I wish LeBron could play situational.
Hold on.
Let him finish.
I wish he could play situational.
Forwards in hockey have to do the most skating. So they may not play the most amount of minutes, but they're up and down. They're in on the forecheck. Go watch Ovi play. What you guys are seeing of him today, everybody wants to look at him now and say, oh, it's easy. That's a shell of who Ovi's been over the past 20 years.
You can't have it both ways, though.
Yeah.
What do you mean I can't have it both ways?
What I'm saying is you can't sit up there and marvel at the greatness of LeBron James along with the durability of a LeBron James and then bring up the fact that, Ovechkin played for the same team for 20 years, and as a result, that's hockey. A plus. Yeah. It's still hockey. Now, obviously, that category that you brought up is paramount if you're talking about winning, because obviously you got to adjust to new teammates, et cetera, et cetera. But if you know how to score, you know how to score. It's just that simple. So being a hockey player and being somebody, just because you play with one team, all right, and you have to make adjustments to new personnel, doesn't stop you from losing your ability to score. I'm looking at a LeBron James. Yeah, you went to 3 different teams, but he won with all 3 teams. Okay, and
he
the
scored with
durability
all
is
three.
scored with all 3.
Whoa.
Consistently a career 27-point per game scorer. Not to mention the fact that, again, while winning and scoring 27 points per game, the durability factor, he has been one of the most, if not the most durable athlete in modern NBA time.
Alex Ovechkin has been more durable. Alex Ovechkin has been more durable than LeBron James over his career. Go look at the numbers. Based on the simple fact of the sport that he's playing, we can't compare these two. I don't see the comparison. We're playing football on ice.
No, you never
82
do.
Games.
You never do, PK.
Hold on, 82
never
games.
do.
Alex Ovechkin, 82
PK.
games, is getting hit, dishing out hits. LeBron's not taking those hits. He's not taking the same abuse, guys.
You make it seem like Ovi is an anomaly. Okay, Ovi's an anomaly. How many 6'9", 260-pound basketball players have you ever seen be able to handle the ball, do everything LeBron James has been able to do? Tell me the time. Name another basketball player that's comparable to LeBron James. I'll wait. Take your time.
Well, hold on. No one's talking about LeBron James not being special. He is special.
But you mentioned
want me to, hold on,
230, 240.
Yeah. But I'm not saying that LeBron James isn't special. If we want to talk about greatness in basketball, that's a whole different conversation. I'll compare a bunch of other players.
The feet.
Yeah, but what I'm saying, LeBron's great. But he ain't Kobe, he ain't Jordan for me. So what I'm saying is, it's not about size. You want to talk about 6'9"? I'm talking about the
Jordan's fine. You can't say Kobe. You can't say Kobe.
Well, yeah, I did. I put Kobe ahead of him. Kobe's ahead of LeBron.
PK, I've heard you say this. You base everything on mentality. Oh, they were at the end of the day. A black mamba gets his credit because it's the only snake that will attack you without provocation. But it's not as dangerous as a taipan. It's not as dangerous as a common brown. So what are we talking about here? John Wick kills a lot of people, but so did James Bond. So what are we doing if the job gets done?
Did you
okay, well, hold on. Hold on. If we're measuring greatness, let's talk about that. Hold on, Shannon, let's talk about that. Because, Shannon, you've won, right? You've won. Let's measure greatness for a second. If we're measuring greatness, it's not just about the numbers. It's not just about the numbers and the impact on the court for me. For me, it's situational. It's also about the moments, rising to the moment and showing that you are capable of influencing fear into the other team. When I look at great players, that's what they all have the quality to do. I'm sorry. There's nobody in basketball other than Kobe and LeBron that has ever instilled fear in their opponents like those two guys.
Kobe and Jordan.
Kobe and Jordan, excuse me. That's why I have those two ahead of everyone. I'm just saying, that's my opinion.
Eastern Conference, when LeBron was in the Eastern Conference, did they fear him? Ask the teams for that 8-year span in which LeBron James went to every NBA Finals in the East, did they fear him? Because
all right, man, listen, man. So you heard that engagement, right? I mean, Subban, he was ready. Hey, he was locked in. He was ready to go ahead because he was like, man, y'all spewing this nonsense. And man, Shannon Sharp over there finna hop out of his seat, man. He can't even contain himself for LeBron James. He a LeBron James defender. He a fanboy. He a grown man. You know what I'm saying? With LeBron James, you know what I'm saying? Bedroom set. You know what I'm saying? He got the whole LeBron James bedroom set with the linen, with the covers, the pillowcase. LeBron. Every night when he goes to sleep, he dream about LeBron. He looking at LeBron James. When he lays his head down, on LeBron. So we already know how Shannon coming. And it's really crazy because, you know, LeBron James just dropped these little LeBron Ken dolls or whatever, Barbie dolls. And, man, that's crazy. We're not even getting into that, but I bet you either way it go, if them dolls flop, I bet you Shannon gonna buy them. So if they do good, Shannon gonna be probably the first one to buy them, right? If they flop, Shannon probably still buy a million of them dolls because he love LeBron so much. You know what I'm saying? So, but anyway, so let's break this down. So, Subban was pretty much basically saying that, you know, what Alex Ovechkin did was a great thing. The way he did it, the way he acknowledged Wayne Gretzky as a great, and also he pretty much, you know, won the award with the most goal scorer, you know, and then he played, you know, all the seasons he played. He didn't really miss that game. So when they was like, they had to throw the question in, who I guess who accomplishment is more better, Alex Ovechkin or LeBron James, you know what I'm saying, leading the league with, you know, the total points. And, you know, Shannon Sharp said, he came in and said LeBron. Stephen A. really piggyback off of what Shannon Sharp said, and PK Subban, he's the only person that gave pushback. So he pretty much was like, nah, I believe Alex Ovechkin, his feat is more impressive because he, I think out of so many games, out of 1,400 games, he only missed, well, I forgot. I gotta go look it up. But you heard out of so many games, I think he only missed like 35 games. He plays a more physical sport. He pretty much playing football on ice. And you know, when you're playing, you know what I'm saying, I used to play football, so I can attest to that. When you're playing football, that's gonna wear you down way more than basketball. You know what I'm saying? So they actually got to put helmets on. They got to put padding on. You know what I'm saying? I know you put padding on, you got to put all type of gear on, the helmets on. In football, you know, maybe it's a different type of gear, but, you know, you still got to put padding on and protection on, you know what I'm saying, to protect your brain and protect your body from the shock you're going to absorb from colliding with people and pushing and shoving people. It's a physical game, right? So what he's saying is that Alex Ovechkin is if you're gonna look at sports, he's more of a leader. He stayed on one team. He had the team hop. He pretty much made everything work. And I will argue against what Shannon Sharp and Stephen A. said. Yeah, you're gonna score, but when you got people on your team, if I got other great players on my team, then it take the pressure off me for putting all the eyes on me every time I go down the court. That's why I think Jordan also impressed, because even though he had nobody on his team, they still couldn't lock in on him, and they tried to stop him, but they could. The only thing they did was hope to contain the brother, because the brother was so skilled that I felt like what he did was greater. You know, what LeBron James did is not so great because, LeBron James, you know, anytime he faced adversity, he had to go leave on another team. You know what I'm saying? Like, so all this stuff with Shannon Sharp and Stephen A., they had a point to when PK Subban started pushing back. I was like, nah, I got to give it to Alex Ovechkin. Because Alex Ovechkin, he don't really miss games. You know what I'm saying? Alex Ovechkin, he's probably more of a leader. He's more of an example, you know what I'm saying, to other athletes that playing sports. He probably show more sportsmanship. You know, LeBron James, he like to walk off the court. He's a quitter. Alex Ovechkin's not a quitter. He stayed on one team. He didn't quit on his team. So he's a better role model. And what he did is more impressive, and he's more durable, is what they saying, than what LeBron James did. You know, Shannon Sharp, he's gonna hype up LeBron James because dude really a meat rider. You know, if you really gonna be honest, you know what I'm saying. So, like I said, man, hey, PK Subban, I commend you, man. I salute you, brother. So salutations to that brother, man. And, you know, people like that, man, we should protect, and we should stand up for those guys like that. If you're going to stand up for somebody, you're going to defend somebody who's speaking fast and speaking the truth, man, and not trying to sway you. They don't have an agenda. They not on the paper. They're not just getting paid to water down the truth, man. I think that's what it boils down to, man. It's more about entertainment with these guys, not about really, you know, being good reporters or good journalists. So those guys started to lose my respect. Even Stephen A., like with the, you know, him and the LeBron beef, and he going at LeBron, and then, you know, then he still saying he's a great. All this stuff don't got nothing to do with basketball, son. Like, what is you saying? What are you saying, brother, man? Like, that's why I can't take these folks serious, man. And, like, man, like, my homeboy, like, he played ball, me and him played ball, like, back in the gap. But the thing is, like, I remember back in like 2014 and 2015, like he was saying that stuff then, man. He was like, man, I don't even watch, I don't know nothing about basketball. He said, I don't watch that show. Because you already seen the media and what they was trying to do. It's the same thing. That's why I really don't watch that show. The only reason why I keep up with some of this stuff because I love sports. I play sports. So it's always going to be a part of my life. So, that's why, I want to kind of come in and, at least be a representative of the younger generation that understands the game, man. Because a lot of the young guys, they don't really understand it. You know what I'm saying? So we going to have to break it down. We got to keep doing what we doing because the more propaganda that they spew out, we got to either address it because they keep trying to change the narrative. You know what I'm saying? Man, and it get deep because they don't only change the narrative in sport, they change the narrative in politics and history too. So when you really start to get deep, man, you're just gonna, once you go down the rabbit hole, you don't know how long it goes. But look, man, I'm not gonna take up all your day, man, today. I just wanted to speak on that. Like I said, my boy PK Subban, man. Hey, man, keep doing what you're doing, my brother. Stephen A. Smith and Shannon Sharp, I want y'all, and Perkins and Nick Wright and Draymond Green. Hey, man, I want y'all to sit up when I'm talking to y'all. I'm looking y'all dead in the eyes, man. Stop that BS y'all doing, man. I don't know if nobody gonna tell y'all that, man. Look, if I ever have to come to y'all show, if I ever see y'all in person in real life, I say stop the cap. Stop the cap, man. But anyway, man, y'all gotta tell me what y'all thinking. Hope you guys have a great day. Keep your game tight and your mind right, and I'm gonna catch you on the next one.
That boy is our last hope.
I'm slinging them things. The one you truck can't be strange. I'm focused, I stay in my lane. The one the culture might change. I'm slinging them things. The one you truck can't be strange. I'm focused, I stay in my lane. The one that closure might change.